Hello and welcome. I am a cheesy film narrator, and I'm here to tell you a story of passion, adventure, horror, mystery, death, revenge.
Actually, sir, it's script number 2.
Really? I thought that was just a coffee mat.
No, that's the story.
Right. So as I was saying, our story begins in the fast-paced mayhem of a gun shootout where...
Script number 2!
Right. Our story begins in the afterlife, behind the golden gates on the fluffy clouds of peace, the haven of happiness, the world of joy. I'm speaking, of course, my friends, of heaven.
Hey, Greg, do you ever wonder whether he's real?
Who?
God. I mean, do you think he really exists?
I don't know, but I can't think of any other reason why we'd be in heaven.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Where do you think you go when you die?
Well, I don't know where an angel like me goes, but you're already as dead as Britain's good manners, so heaven?
That's another thing. What do you think it's like to die?
Depends what your death's like, I suppose.
Yeah, that leads me on to another question. Where do you think you go when you die? Sir, I have important news on the situation regarding the problems with the Earth in general. Now, I said we should try to start again on Mars, but I believe that... Sir? Sir? Where are you? What's this? It's a letter. It seems to be in some sort of code. It says, BRB, PS Thunderbolts in the cupboard for smiting. Now, what in God's name could BRB mean?
I'm here for work, sir.
Ah, Gregory! 10 minutes late for work again, I see. What is Dave doing here? I thought I told you to leave him tied up outside when you came to work.
No, sir. Dave wants to help with the delivery.
I must be out of my mind. Right, you two, you've got 5 pizzas to deliver. Just cycle over to the right address, give the customer the pizza, and accept the money. Then cycle back over here. Make sure you've got the right amount of money. We don't want to lose another day's worth of business like last time.
Okay, sir, so I deliver the 5 bits of money, give the pizza the address, accept the customer, and get the right amount of cycle.
You've been doing this since the dawn of time, Greg. Can't you remember what you're supposed to do just once?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm supposed to deliver the right address, aren't I?
Exactly!
Greg, I may have eaten the pizzas. Should we tell him?
Better not. He might think it's our fault.
Good plan. Let's go. Now I have called you here, the most powerful angels in heaven, and the greatest minds of all time, here today, to tell you some grave news. It seems that God, the Almighty, has gone missing.
What? Again?
Yes, he really is beginning to make a habit of it.
So, who are we gonna get to replace him?
Well, why don't we get his son, you know? What's his face?
So you're suggesting that we get a kid who was conceived when God had a one-night stand with some tart to rule heaven? Don't you know how hard it was to cover that scandal up in the first place? This will just bring it right back out into the open.
Gentlemen, please.
Sexist!
People, please listen to me. Maybe if we can decode this message, we can find the big man and not have to get a replacement. Now, can anyone think what BRB stands for?
Big Roman blimps?
Maybe barbecue ribs brilliant.
Don't be stupid. God hates the sauce.
No, it's obviously bombing rabid beetles. They must have attacked him, or he's gone to get rid of all the ones on Earth. Nah, mate, it means be right back, innit?
What? How did someone like you get out of hell?
I bust them up, bruv, 'cause I was like gangster, innit, mate?
Wait a minute. You're saying that this message means be right back?
Yeah, mate. Now, can I stay in heaven? Otherwise I'm gonna bust you up.
Very well. Open that trap door.
Mate.
Now, people, we have a very serious dilemma on our hands. It looks like we have to find a new god. And will someone please tell the orchestra that the music room is next door? Honestly. Now, we need a replacement as soon as possible.
Done.
What?
Well, you said you wanted a replacement fast, so I got one.
not one off the blooming street, you moron!
Hey, is this for the pizza delivery? I've been looking all morning for you guys.
No, we did not order a pizza. Can you please get out?
Well, if that's your attitude, there'll be no pizzas here again. Speaking of which, you got it pretty swanky here. You a millionaire? Oh, no, wait. I forgot, they all go to hell, don't they? Shame. Hey, you got a glass of water, or...
I said get out, you nincompoop. We have a crisis on our hands here.
Hey, yeah? What kind of crisis? God gone missing? Anyways, I gotta use your loo. Where is it?
If you promise to get out afterwards, it's the third door on the left, down that corridor.
Oh, ta.
Hey, any of you drive an expensive-looking limo?
Yes, I do. Why?
Yeah, it got a bit dented on the lamppost when I drove into it. I'm sure I'll be fine, though.
What? Right, you and your friend just get...
I'm back, everyone. So, what's the crisis?
I shouldn't be telling you this, and you must keep it a secret, but we are looking for a temporary replacement for God. And I think that I should...
Where's he gone?
Regrettably, we don't know where.
Well, that's a bit rubbish. Wait, so God is real then? Go figure. I wonder if that was him then, that time.
What do you mean?
Well, some glowy beardy guy gave me this note when I let him off a couple of quid for a pizza.
I owe you one stand-in as God pass for the next time I'm away. Signed, the Big G. What? This is ridiculous!
God must have foreseen that he would need to leave, and now he sent this one!
What? But I would be... God has commanded it!
So what? I roll heaven now. This is gonna be sweet.
Yes, so it seems. Sir.
You're always this grovelly.
Regrettably so, sir. While I work on that, shall I show you to your new accommodation?
Alright then, let's go!
It's the other way. In the giant castle. In the center of heaven. That all angels know how to get to.
Yeah, I knew that.
Really?
No.
This way. And this is the throne room. Now, if you look to your...
Ooh, a big chair.
Yes. Now, if we could move on.
Is it my big chair?
Yes. Now, we really need...
Do you have a big chair?
No. Now, we really have to move on.
I have a big chair.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask, with the whole me being God thing. What's your name?
I, sir, am Eve Angelus Marcus Forsyth Lucas.
I'll call you Carl.
What?
Well, since we're going to be working together, I can't really be saying such a long name all the time, can I?
But why Carl? It has nothing to do with my name.
I think it sounds purty.
Oh, good lord.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Hey, Mr. Limo Man. I tried to move your car away from the lamppost, but a tow truck came, took it, and crushed it into a cube. Hey, is that a big chair?
Sure is, and Carl here doesn't have one.
Ta! Carl. What a stupid name. You must be humiliated with a name like that.
Actually, the so-called God here gave that name to me.
I'm hungry.
What?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Get us some food, Carl.
I'm not a butler.
Food!
No!
Food!
Fine! Honestly, can neither of you eat properly? And how did a fool like you get into heaven?
I let him in.
What? Why?
Well, it's because he died performing a completely selfless act. And he can squirt milk out his nose.
Oh, do you want to see? 1, 2...
Please, don't. What act was this exactly?
He saved someone's life.
How? Did he push someone out of the way of a car by squirting milk at them?
Nope. There was a terrible gang shootout, and I was trapped in the middle. I started to run, and tripped over an oddly placed llama, which made me fall in front of a bullet, saving a man's life.
So, you got into heaven because you're clumsy.
Yeah. I'm just lucky to still be alive.
What?
Dave sort of doesn't realise that he's dead.
What's got you guys talking about death all of a sudden? So morbid.
Well, maybe the setting, you know. The clouds, the angels, the people walking around looking very pleased with themselves. Do you mean to tell me that all these things haven't made it blatantly obvious? Or are you just as stupid as a writer who can't think of a good metaphor, so just writes about himself in the third person?
That hurts, man. I mean, that really hurts. Like when you accidentally staple your tongue to the wall.
Ooh, yeah, that really does hurt.
You two are complete imbeciles. How could someone as foolish as you be allowed to rule heaven?
Okay then, Mr. Smarty Pants. Answer me this one then. If this is heaven, and we're in the clouds, how come we don't get hit by planes?
Personally, right, I think there's this huge fan on the bottom that blows them all away and goes, "Foom!"
Don't be ridiculous.
Foom?
No.
Okay then, Smarty Pants, you tell us how planes don't hit it then.
Well,
Haha, you don't know.
shut up. You're not one to talk. I mean, seriously, not only are you stupid, but your vocabulary is as bad as a bad thing on bad pills in the middle of a very bad day.
Right. Oh, hey, right. I've just had a really good idea.
And what's that?
Let's go have a proper look around heaven.
Well, actually, you have some important smiting to do, and...
Road trip, road trip, road
Lord,
trip.
please come back.
Greg, I think you may have a gas leak or something here.
Really?
Yeah, there's smoke all over the place.
That's because you're in heaven, in the clouds.
Hey Carl, look. You can see your limo cube being melted down over there.
I don't believe this.
Neither can I. Why are they putting in all that effort to catapult your melted limo cube into space?
Why me?
You know, I've never been on a tour of heaven before. I mean, I got halfway around with the choir of angels, but then they threw me out.
I wonder why.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm God, aren't I?
You only just noticed?
So that means I can do anything I want.
I guess so. Why?
Well, since I'm talking about my time with the choir, it's time for a
Flashback!
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Stop!
Until the midnight train goes.
You at the back! Stop singing! You're just stupid or you're hearing as bad as you're singing. I thought all angels could sing, and by that I mean Will.
Sorry, I thought it was my solo.
You don't have a solo. There isn't a solo. And if there was, I would give it to one of the angels that could sing. Not the one who fell out of the stupid tree at birth, tried to climb back up, then fell out again.
So it's not my solo?
No!
I don't have a solo.
No!
So that means that it must be Dave's solo.
I have a solo? Ah! Wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
That was so cool.
Yeah! Hey Carl, your old melted down limo just landed on your new limo.
Those truck guys do not like you.
Oh my.
Hey, I just had a great idea.
What?
Well, what do all good tours need?
You're not saying.
Oh, yeah.
Party!
What have I done to deserve this?
End of episode 1. Written by Adam Williams and Chris Tavener. Voices by Adam Williams, Chris Tavener, and Karis Tavener. God, when did we do script 1? Script 1 was freaking awesome. God, I need some booze. Anyone got some booze? Good, give it to me.